so disheartening because people are getting so like you can't even have a discussion about the vaccine. It's either you're a piece of shit and you didn't get it, or
Or
you're like the savior of the world and you got it and you're saving grandma and you're doing your part.
you're a fucking sheeple, or dude, let me know what issues you have in 5 years, and you're sitting there like, I just don't want to deal with
Yeah, like why
it.
can't we even just talk about it?
It
I
shouldn't be
mean,
an issue. I don't know.
it's
I
so weird. It's so uncomfortably weird. And I've seen posts of
yeah.
people saying that, oh, if you're not vaccinated and you get COVID, you shouldn't be admitted to the hospital because you're taking a bed up from somewhere else. And I'm
Fuck
like,
that.
what are we talking about right now? Okay, so if
Medical
an
neglect.
alcoholic has an issue, are we gonna not give them a bed because they're an alcoholic? If
Like
someone,
you did it to yourself.
yeah, if
Oh,
a
type 2
gangbanger gets shot,
diabetes.
are we gonna say, well, you shouldn't have been in a gang, so yes, we can't give.
Dang.
Like, what are we do? What? What?
Let's just stop, actually give people care. Like, let's just go ahead and just neglect everybody. Because
Yeah,
that's just medical
that's way
neglect.
better. What are
Just
we
fuck it.
doing? It feels so crazy. And yet
It's.
people are like at like Stephen Colbert, I think. No, I don't know if it was Colbert, but one of those late night talk show guys had a whole skit about it and was like, "Listen, if I'm in line and I'm vaccinated and you're not getting my bed, man. I'm not giving a shite for you." And it's like, "What happened to compassion? Like these are people we're talking about here."
It's a choice, man. Like, there is people who don't get their flu shot every single year. And there's people who work in the medical side of things who don't get their flu shot every year. And they go and they have to, they have to wear a mask. Oh no. Okay. So they have to wear their mask for X amount of time, and they have to like follow their things. Like they're, starting to do this thing where if you don't get your shot, you're going to have to get tested, this frequently.
If it's even an option. They're trying to mandate it at most, you know, large scale
I'm
businesses now.
pretty sure Biden was doing over 100 people. Like if you had over 100 people like in your business, it was a shot or tested once a week.
But how many businesses want to pay for the testing to test their employees? I think Delta already said, listen, if you're not vaxxed, bye.
I mean, that's on the
It's
business.
adios, yeah.
That's shitty on the
But
business
that's
because they should
sketchy.
be like assisting at the very least in like the ability to do that. Because I mean, if it's something that's still running that rampantly, I get getting tested like weekly.
I think the testing's the best option because
I'm like,
if you're vaccinated, you can still spread it and you
yeah,
can still get it.
we have to explain to patients all the time, like, yes, you still have to go get your COVID test, and they're just like, but I'm vaxxed, and
Doesn't.
I'm like, you still could get it, and they're like, what? And I'm like, yeah, you could still get it, like seriously, like it's a thing. Like I had to tell somebody before, I'm like, hey, this is canceled. You tested positive, and they're like,
What? I'm
they were just angry.
vaccinated.
They were just pissed. I was like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
They hung up on me.
Oh
It was a
no.
great conversation. I got hung up on.
It's like, listen, I don't
But
make
yeah,
the
it's like
rules. I'm
I'm
just trying to
sorry,
help.
right? I'm like I was just like I'm sorry. I'm like, hey, I'm like I hadn't experienced that situation yet, so I'm just like, you're
Sorry.
it's just not a thing right now.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,